Hong Kongers applying for a BNO visa, but you have elderly parents. What should you do and what should you know? That is going to be answered in this video. I've got a question from Ching Yao. It said, things to do or what to do to improve the chances of an elderly dependent parent who does not yet have a BNO passport getting a BNO visa. Nigel, what's your thoughts on that particular question?
Right, so the elderly dependent relative, it is a route that's included in the BNO policy. These are relatives who are parents, grandparents, they can be adult siblings or adult children who are high dependency, people who need help with their everyday care because of illness, age or disability. They need to be included in the initial application when the BNO applies. How do you increase chances? Well, the first thing to say, I guess, is that these are difficult cases to succeed in. That they really come down to what is the situation of the elderly person or the dependent person, and what evidence is there of their need for everyday care. So my advice would be to get independent medical assessments done of the situation. You've really got to show that the person needs your help every day. Not only that, but there are no alternatives for them to get help in Hong Kong. So you've also got to eliminate the possibility of them living with siblings or of going into care, which you pay for, because if you can do that, then they can refuse on that basis. So it's a tough one, but it really does hinge on what supporting evidence that you can present at the time. And I'd encourage you to get solid independent evidence of their medical or disability situation and rely on that.
Would you have to, sorry, just to jump in here, Nigel, would you have to show, so would the siblings have to write a letter, show that they couldn't look after the elderly parent? And for example, with the care home, would you have to show bank statements confirming you couldn't afford it? Is that what would support the application?
Yes, it is down to that sort of detail, Natalie. It really comes down to to excluding the obvious options that the Home Office might see, and the independence of the evidence is important as well. So, objective evidence that there may not be facilities available, and as I say, specialists or medical evidence is priority here over and above family members writing letters, which can help. But I don't think one can rely solely on that.
Before we go any further, I want to explain that there are many live events that you can register for free. There are 4 events that's showing: HK to UK to help people move from Hong Kong to the UK, the Property Expert Panel. If you're a property investor and property developer, this will be very useful for you. Tax Q&A, if you want to ask proactive tax questions in regards to structures and how to mitigate tax in the future. And finally, UK tax return Q&A, as it says, to deal with questions in relation to your tax returns before you submit it to HMRC. Don't forget that these events are live and will be shown on YouTube the day after. So why not register today, start saving tax tomorrow.